Hi friends, let's have a look at the previous year question paper of HSA English which was held in 2015. The 2015 നടന്ന HSA ഇംഗ്ലീഷിൻ്റെ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ പേപ്പറാണ് നമ്മൾ നോക്കാൻ പോകുന്നത്. Let's move to the question paper. The person to whom Gopalakrishna Gokhale acknowledged as a spiritual and political guru, Justice Ranade. The act which provided separated communal electorate for the Muslims, the Minto-Morley reforms of 1909. The Italian who regarded as the father of humanism, Petrarch. The two pillars of Gandhian philosophy are truth and nonviolence. The homeland of Renaissance movement in Europe, Italy. The historic Quit India resolution was passed on 8th August 1942 at Bombay. The nationalists who took a leading role in the formation of Congress Socialist Party as a protest against compromising politics of Gandhi, Jayaprakash Narayan. The Parliament passed the Right to Information Act in 2005. The French economist who won the Nobel Prize in 2014, Jacques Tirole. The 2014 Arjuna Award winner Tom Joseph is associated with the game basketball. The majority of people in Latin America speak the language Spanish. The capital of British India was shifted from Calcutta to Delhi in 1911. The Indian leader to whom the British called the father of Indian unrest, Balagangadhara Tilak. The classical work Don Quixote or Don Quixote is composed by the famous Spanish writer Cervantes. The distinguished German astronomer who proved the elliptical movement of planets around the Sun, Johannes Kepler. Which among the following learning material is related to ICT? Whiteboard. The word grading is derived from the word gradus, belongs to Latin. Who is the author of the book Basic Principles of Curriculum and Instruction? Ralph Taylor. The research method used for solving real problems in one's own working field is called case study. Which among the following is related to reciprocal teaching? Writing. The American baseball player who is San Diego's favorite, Joe DiMaggio. Identify the figure of speech in the line from Bree's elegy. The plowman homeward plods his weary way. Transfer epithet. Son of Ulysses to whom they bestow the charge of his country, Taka, Telemachus. The Greek playwright has referred to an Dover Beach, Sophocles, and the poetic collection in which A Prayer for My Daughter was published in 1921, Mikhail Robertus and the Dancer. The theme of Hesychus, Knights of the Scorpion, Superstition. Select the appropriate word. I was shocked to see dash of the damage caused by the storm. Extent, D is the answer. In form, Home Burial by Robert Frost is a dramatic lyric. Dash of the word breed means anything in poetry. This poem is one of the greatest in the English language. Which critic opined this about Emily Dickens because I could not stop for death? T.S. Eliot. The year which Wolfgang won Nobel Prize in Literature 1986. Shares my dash. Select the right word. Answer is A. Confident. What does the light stand for in the photograph in Atwood's poem? Creativity of the woman. What is the dream shared by David Diop at the end of Africa? A free Africa. Who is Macbeth at the beginning of the play? Dean of Glamis. The term stands for speaking by social parole, who talks about how talebearers are the bad as the tale makers in a school for scandal, Lady Tizzle. The subtitle of The Importance of Being Earnest, a trivial comedy for serious people. Ninth dance practiced and performed by Nora in a doll's house, Tarantella. The film version of Shaw's Pygmalion, My Fair Lady. Setting of the play Riders to the Sea, Aran Islands. Who is Bernardin, Death of a Salesman? A lawyer. A play that deals with the narcissism of the self involved hero who undergoes a test put to him by the wife in order to survive. Nagamandala. According to Francis Bacon, using studies too much form ornament is affectation. Who has the liberty of stirring the fire at the club? Sir Geoffrey Nosh. What seems to be the foundation for liberty according to A.J. Gardner? Sacrifice. Identify the poem that begins with these lines. 5 years have passed, 5 summers, with the length of 5 long winters. Tintin Abbey. Sounds that are articulated with a structure of close approximation. Fricatives. The only sound foundation for a civilization, as per Foster's opinion, sound state of mind. Source and origin of Wuthering Heights, Castle of Otranto by Horace Walpole. Which method in ELT is governed by the maxim proceed from known to unknown, direct method. George Orwell's Animal Farm is an example of dystopian fiction. Who symbolizes the burden of unconscious expectations that a society places upon a woman in Roots and Shadows? Jade. John Donne belongs to the group of poets, namely metaphysical. Who was arrested for Sophie's death in God of Small Things? Velutha. The Setting of the Bluest Eye, Lorraine. The ancient book on dramatic theory by Farida Muni that deals with Rasa, Natya Shastra. Transcribe chain. B is the correct answer. Reversal of fortune according to Poetics, Peripetia. Aristotle, I have been told, has said that poetry is the most philosophic of all writings. Identify the speaker. Wordsworth. Whose ideas inspire transformational generative grammar? Noam Chomsky. P is an example for voiceless bilabial plosive. Mark the stress in the word another. C is the correct answer. The nickname of Laura Wingfield, Blue Roses. Transcribe the word mobile. D is the correct answer. American equivalent of the British word Alsatian, German Shepherd. He was accused with murder. Correct the sentence if necessary. He was accused of murder. Antonym of Senate, neither. Give one word substitution. Person, animal or object considered likely to being good fortune. Mascot. Synonym of shadow, a loose robe. One who can use both the hands equally well and be dexterous. Use the article. The teacher drew a tree on dash the blackboard. The blackboard. The minister expressed his concern dash the people affected by the floods. Over the people affected by the floods. The branch of linguistics that deals with the study of meaning, changes in meaning, and the principles that govern the relationship between sentences or words and their meanings. Semantics. Who opined that the business of the poet is not to find new emotions, but to use the ordinary ones? T.S. Eliot. Don't pry other people's secrets. Complete with preposition into. Don't pry into other people's secrets. The armor bearer to Macbeth, Satan. I have never eaten dash nice mangoes as this. Use conjunction such. I have never eaten such nice mangoes as this. The doctor asked the patient, "Did you eat anything in this morning?" Reported. The doctor asked the patient whether he had eaten anything that morning. Complete with suitable clause. If he had asked me dash, I would have helped him. Use appropriate tense. It dash rain in bracket heavily for a week. The wells are overflowing. It has been raining. Use phrasal verb. The plane dash after repairs. Took off. Took off after repairs. Is Malayalam spoken by them? Change the voice. Do they speak Malayalam? It rained yesterday. Frame a question tag. Didn't it rain? His eyes caught a heap of letters. They were lying on the table. Campaign using a later clause. His eyes caught a heap of letters which were lying on the table. What are podcasters? Audio, sometimes video, programs on the web. Discourse method is suitable to teach grammar. The painter of the portrait of Last Ditches, Fra Pantloff. What is the main feature of objective testing? It requires judgment on the part of the scorer. The father figure in the poem Daddy Inassi. Who authored Language and Literature? Victor Showalski. One of a set of multiple possible spoken sounds used to pronounce a single phoneme, allophone. The identity of Godot in Beckett's Waiting for Godot, no identity. A morpheme that has syntactic characters of a word but depends phonologically on another word or phrase, allomorph. Coleridge states in Biographia Luteria, good sense is the body of poetic genius. Fancy its drapery, motion its life, and imagination the dash. Complete the quotation. Soul. Soul is the answer. Who introduced the concept of touchstone in literary criticism? Matthew Arnold. Who wrote The Wretched of the Earth? Thanks for watching, guys. Next time we will meet with Shakespeare's Sonnet 1 to D1. So please subscribe my channel to get the notification at the correct time.